You guys will be standing here. The witnesses will be seated until I need to call them. You'll come up. We'll start with, I'll just welcome everybody, and then I'll give a few words about marriage. I will talk about your commitments to each other. We'll have a ring service.
Yep.
And then, if everything goes to plan, we'll come down, we'll sit, we'll sign, and then we'll go away.
Whee!
Doing kiss?
There's no kissing involved. Yes, of course we'll be kissing. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Karen, and I'd like to welcome you all to the beautiful Roma Street Parklands for a very special occasion, the marriage of Robbie and Joe. The fact that you've all gathered here to witness Robbie and Joe's marriage ceremony is a testament to the amazing amount of love and support that they have. You've all been responsible in some way for providing them with happiness, friendship, love, warmth and guidance through the various stages of their life. They would like to sincerely thank you all for being here today. The marriage between Robbie and Joe doesn't mark the beginning of a new relationship. Rather, it's an acknowledgement and a celebration of a relationship that's been flying high since they met in 2014. At 30,000 feet above sea level, somewhere between Brisbane and Sydney. Joe was the cabin services director on Qantas flight QF007. She was responsible for demonstrating safety, emergency procedures, making sure the emergency equipment was working, the cabin was clean, there was adequate food and drinks, and generally ensuring the safety of 250 passengers on board. Robbie, of course, was the handsome passenger in seat 2A. They didn't exchange details during this first meeting, much to Joe's dismay, but fate would bring them together again 3 months later, when Joe's mum was diagnosed with a terminal illness, and Robbie was appointed as her trim physician. Over the next 2 years, Joe's mum Lizzie made it her mission to see that the two had every opportunity to be together. In the early days, unbeknown to Robbie, Lizzie would create reasons and situations for the two of them to be together in the same place at the same time. What a cheeky monkey. Obviously, she could see what we can all see here today. Two people who are perfectly matched and who are destined to spend their lives together. Those close to the family will know that Lizzie passed away 2 years ago, but her spirit remains alive and strong in all our hearts. She'd be so proud of her daughter and of course of her own handwork putting these two together. Marriage has been described as living in love with your best friend. Love is one of the few constants in the universe. It is reality, affinity and communication. Only love is capable of joining living beings by the deepest essence, uniting, completing and fulfilling them. Robbie and Joe, you have chosen to walk through life together. There is no truer statement of love. The choice was not made by any one moment, but by being together you grew and realised that you belong together and that you fulfilled each other's needs. You've come to thrive upon each other's presence, loyalty and wisdom. The foundation of your love is profound, a friendship that you have nurtured until at last you realised that you wanted to always be together. The commitment that you make today will be the foundation on which you will build your life together. Robbie and Joe have asked Stephen to share a poem by John Boyle O'Reilly called A White Rose. Stephen?
Okay, poem. The red rose whispers of passion, the white rose breathes of love. Oh, the red rose is a falcon, and the white rose is a dove. But I send you a cream white rosebud with a flush on its petal tips, for the love that is purest and sweetest, as a kiss of desire on the lips.
Thank you, Stephen.
Thanks, Stephen.
For Robbie and Joe, love is the longing two people feel for one another. It is the need to share in body and spirit the warmth, serenity and peace two people can give to one another. A simple touch or a hand held at the time of uncertainty. It is the intention behind the kiss that says, despite the vastness of this earth, despite the chaotic details that make up our lives, despite the hundreds of people we will meet in our travels, you are mine and I am yours. Now to the official part of today's ceremony. I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Before you are joined in marriage in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of a man and a woman to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. I ask now that you declare your intentions before this gathering of family and friends. Robbie, do you take Jo to be your wife, your partner in life and your one true love? Will you cherish your union and love her more each day? Will you trust and respect, laugh and cry with her, and love her faithfully through good times and bad? And do you promise to give her your hand, your heart and your love from this day forward for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Jo, do you take Robbie to be your husband, your partner in life and your one true love? Will you cherish your union and love him each day? Will you trust and respect him, laugh and cry with him, and love him faithfully through good times and bad? And do you promise to give him your hand, your heart, and your love from this day forward for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Robbie and Jo, would you please face each other and join hands? Robbie, look into Jo's eyes and say these words. I call upon the persons here present
I call upon the persons here present
to witness that I, Robert Patrick Downs,
that I, Robert Patrick Downs,
take thee, Joanne Therese Johnston,
take thee, Joanne Therese Johnston,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
I pledge to be faithful to you,
I pledge to be faithful to you,
to honour you and protect you,
to honour you and protect you,
and to stand faithfully by your side,
and to stand faithfully by your side.
no matter what we may encounter together.
No matter what we may encounter together,
I promise to love and respect you all the days of my life.
I promise to love and respect you all the days of my life.
Jo, please look into Robbie's eyes and repeat after me. I call upon the persons here present
I call upon the persons here present
to witness that I, Joanne Therese Johnston,
to witness that I, Joanne Therese Johnston,
take thee, Robert Patrick Downs,
take thee, Robert Patrick Downs,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
I pledge to be faithful to you,
I pledge to be faithful to you,
to honour you and protect you,
to honour you and protect you,
and to stand faithfully by your side,
and to stand faithfully by your side.
no matter what we may encounter together.
No matter what we may encounter together,
I promise to love and to respect you all the days of my life.
I promise to love and respect you all the days of my life.
Robbie and Jo have decided to seal their vows with the exchanging of rings. The wedding ring is a symbol of the unbroken circle of love, as it has neither a beginning nor an end. It should always remind those who wear it of the sacredness of marriage and the love that feeds it. Robbie and Jo, your rings are intimately associated with your intent to honour and treasure the vows you have made here today. By exchanging rings, you resolve to live your vows and not to let them drift into shallow promises. Robbie, as you place this ring on Jo's finger, please repeat after me. Jo, I give you this ring as a sign of our marriage,
Jo, I give you this ring as a sign of our marriage,
and a lasting reminder of the vows made between us today.
and a lasting reminder of the vows made between us today.
I give you this ring that I will honour and cherish.
I give you this ring that I will honour and cherish.
You in all times, in all places, and in all ways forever.
You in all times, in all places, and all forever.
Jo, as you place this ring on Robbie's finger, please repeat after me. Robbie, I give you this ring as a sign of our marriage,
Robbie, I give you this ring as a sign of our marriage,
and a lasting reminder of the vows made between us today.
and a lasting reminder of the vows made between us today.
I give you this ring as a reminder that I love, honour and cherish you
I give you this ring as a reminder that I will love, honour and cherish you
in all times, in all places, in all ways, forever.
in all times, in all places, in all ways, forever.
Robbie and Joe, these rings mark the beginning of a long and beautiful journey together. Wear them proudly as they are symbols which speak of the love you have for each other.
Sure do.
You have both made your vows and pledged your commitment to each other here today, before family and friends, and the sun and the moon and the stars and the sea. I have the great pleasure of announcing you as husband and wife. Robbie, you may now kiss your bride.
Woo! Oh my God!
Robbie, Joe, Stephen, Scarlett, will you join me for the signing? Okay, so signature of the bridegroom. Thank you, and the bride. Excellent. And witness, please. Excellent. So that is your certificate of marriage. There's just a couple of others that we need you to do as well. So this is the official certificate. So if I can have yours right here.
Mine?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yours here.
Let's get done.
Kneeling.
Oh.
One more little bit, and then you can go off. You guys like to take your seats? Ladies and gentlemen, Robbie and Joe will be having some photos taken around the parklands immediately following the ceremony. But before you all head to the marquee for cocktails and canapes, could you please join them at the giant gum tree for a group photo? Robbie and Joe, remember to treat both yourself and each other with respect and remind yourselves often of the love that brought you here together. Give the highest priority to the tenderness, gentleness and kindness that your connection deserves. Give to one another new experiences of joy. Challenge one another so that you may grow. May the love you hold for each other, now sealed in marriage, continue to mature with the passing years. May you never take each other for granted, but always experience the wonder of your union. Robbie, Joe, now that you have joined yourselves in matrimony, may you strive always to meet this commitment with the same spirit you radiate right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honour and my privilege to present to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Downs.